Thank you. Wow. Well, I'm so excited to be here for my first India Blockchain Week, and what a warm-up in the room. Like, I can feel already the energy, like the beatboxing, and we got a little bit of that also yesterday at our own event, and that was amazing. So I'm sure you will have a lot of fun during the whole day. No boring presentation, a lot of like interaction with the audience, and I'd like to keep going on and see how I can bring that emotion in the metaverse, as we're also building a virtual world and we are creating experiences of bridge to our music, to our sport, and many other things. So I'll be sharing with you a little bit some of the progress, the highlights of what we've done in 2023 and where we are going in 2024 at the Sandbox, and how you as well can be part of that revolution, how you can become a creator and hopefully contribute into building your own experiences. Can I hear from the room a big GM? GM, everyone? Yes, all right. You are awake. How many of you are already familiar about the Sandbox? Please raise your hands. Good, good. It keeps growing in India. Yesterday there was 2 people in the room. Now it's almost full room. Exciting. That's how fast things goes here, right? I'm joking. So we've been going all over the world, speaking at various keynotes, various conferences, explaining a little bit what the Sandbox is and how we can bring new creators and make those possibilities available to everyone. We've been also hosting our own events, and over time we've seen our own sand farm grow and people come from all those different regions of the world and start contributing. But I don't know how many of you actually know that it started back in 2011. Yes, Sandbox is that old. Originally it was just this 2D mobile game where people were just, by touching the screen with their finger, they were making those pixelated worlds, and they were able to share it with their friends in an online gallery. It was no blockchain then, no NFTs, just like a mobile game on Android and iOS, but it grew into a large success with more than 40 million installs and 70 million creations made by players who played with all those different elements and making art, music, and mini games. But yet, we had a challenge. Somehow, over time, we were losing our creators. The people who spent a lot of time making those fun games, they were leaving after months, after years. We were not able to retain them. And one of the reasons is not the lack of passion, not the lack of interest, but more the fact that we couldn't share with them a portion of the revenue that they contributed to this game by uploading their own content. So around 2017, we found about blockchain, we found about NFTs, and we actually found that this technology would actually be the solution to that problem. So true to our vision, we're still here today, still focused on how do we empower anyone to become a creator, to make their own content without any code, to express their creativity, to bring to life their imagination, and design, create new form of entertainment that this time, thanks to NFTs, thanks to blockchain, they would truly own and have the ability to monetize the way they want. And this is how Sandbox looks like today. I don't know how many of you have already tried Sandbox, either creating or as a player, but it's essentially this no-code game maker, just drag and drop, where you can play with your elements, placing them around, and associate behaviors, and create all sorts of interaction, whether chatting or many gameplay rules, quests, etc. You can also make your own content with our 3D editor called VoxEdit. Voxel is 3D pixel, it's like digital Legos. You don't need to read the user manual to start creating. And once you created something, an experience, a game, you can publish it on your land, a piece of digital real estate, where other users can access. Now, play with their avatar and start making friends, exploring, connecting, dancing, why not, and completing quests and earning rewards through that. So this is what Sandbox looks like today, and it's already quite different from what it looked like 1 year ago, and I'm very excited on where we are going in 2024. So we all want to become creator, not just Gen Z. Actually, 75% of Gen Z wants to become a creator, but I believe there's a power of anyone in this room to become a creator. We want to not just stream the content we like and share it on social media. we actually want to make our own characters, our own stories, our own levels, our own modes. We want to extend our favorite games and make them like live on forever, rewriting, changing the rules, and so on. And since the beginning of 2023, the Sandbox has kept growing, and we have now over 130,000 active creators on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis who are exploring the tool and starting to design those new forms of entertainment. As well, Sandbox has kept growing. So over the year, maybe some of you have heard that like nothing is happening in blockchain gaming. There's no more players, there's no more users, the metaverse is dead. Well, actually, we saw 22% increase year on year. We have now over 5 million users with the wallet. And that growth is actually being led by Asia. Over the last 12 months, Asia grew to become like the prime leading contributor in terms of players, of creators, of brands and users, growing to 31%. And Asia is essentially Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Thailand, Singapore. And I'm very excited that now we kick off India. Since yesterday, we had our own event. We're launching Bharatverse. It will keep accelerating. And it's followed closely by Europe and then the rest of the world. Not only the number of users has been growing, but the engagement. So yes, people are having fun. Yes, people are spending more time in the metaverse, exploring more and more content. So on average, a user spends 62 minutes in a day. It's 20% increase year on year. And why? Because they have more things to do, they have more fun interaction, more people to connect, to chat, to dance with, and so on. Not only Sandbox is contributing to bring creators, but we're also working toward defining the future of digital identity. Our avatars, those 3D characters that looks pretty simple now, but they are already unique NFTs, and they are like how we express ourselves, how we show we belong to a community, how like others are perceiving us. And we already found in a study that's not just related to Sandbox, but also involve Roblox, Fortnite, and other major leading 3D virtual world, that 52% of users feel more themselves with an avatar in virtual life, virtual world, than in the physical world. And that's quite interesting because our life, we're blending our digital life and our physical life. We're now spending more time sometimes online than in the physical world interacting with others. And that's why since 2023, we've accelerated our strategy around avatar. We've launched 19 collections of various avatars. Each one is an NFT, is unique. They are part of like limited collection like Care Bears, Captain Tsubasa, Paris Hilton, Snoop Dogg, and other celebrities. And all of them have been selling out already, showing like the strong demand for people who want to have like their unique identity and play with it. And they always come with specific twists, special design, special animations, and other features as we keep updating, adding more and more dances, etc. And what it leads to design a world where like we all, it's almost like a modern Disney World park. Basically, you meet all those characters with those different origins. It creates a more inclusive world where we bring culture from all parts of the world. It's quite unique. I mean, like, you don't see that anywhere else than on Sandbox. And not only you can have make your avatar for free, you can buy an avatar from one of the 19 official NFT collection, but you can also play with more than 50 of the most popular Web3 collection, like Bored Ape, Cool Cat, CloneX, CyberKong, etc. Through interoperability, when you connect your wallet to Sandbox, we detect you as the owner of that digital asset, that NFT, and we turn it from a 2D character, or just a 2D image, we call profile pictures, PFPs, we turn it into a 3D character that then can move, can dance, comes with 50 animation, and that you can use to explore all around and connect with others. That's super exciting, and we look forward to connect with more and more projects and communities in Web3 to empower them through interoperability in the metaverse. The ecosystem of Sandbox has also grown, and we are proud to count more than 800 partners, which is a 10% year-on-year increase. Those partners, they are like metaverse studios, agencies, brands, but also like new studio, new creators in various regions of the world that started small, but now are like having larger team, creating more jobs, and bringing the opportunity of the metaverse in many parts of the world.
Wow, crazy stuff.
Gotta like it though.
What is this? Duh, just a sad monkey.
It's an ape, not sad, bored.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever? Watch out! Okay, a bit too much.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Huh?
A portal? I dig it!
Oh my god!
Wow!
Woo! Ouch!
Good shit, nephew.
No way! Paris Hilton!
Oh, they let children in here!
Yeah, it's a birthday, can't you see?
Makes total sense!
You don't get it, do ya?
Who cares? Let's go!
I love this video, like I can keep watching in loop. It kind of shows the vision of where we want to go. Like create a vibrant world that's open 24/7, where you can connect with your favorite brand, you can make new friends, and you can also like bring your own content. And all together, like we're participating in much more than like playing games. We are attending virtual concerts, fashion shows, we're looking at new digital architecture, and basically also interacting by discovering art or media, etc. So in a way, like Sandbox is so much more than a gaming platform. It's a platform that connects all those different thematics, and through the tools, through gamification, allows people to be more engaged, to have fun, and to participate into discovering those exciting contents. We also have been accelerating, launching more and more content. So a year ago, when you joined Sandbox, you played, you basically had only one thing to do, and when it was over, there was nothing else. So of course, what do you do when there's nothing else to explore, but you stop playing? The metrics were low. Today, whenever you enter Sandbox, there's a lot of events ongoing with major brands, with live ops and like seasonal events. And also, we keep testing, we keep iterating new things by introducing, for example, competitive events based on time trials with leaderboard and scoring, and so on. So it's exciting to see like there is always new things to discover when you come with your avatar. Along that official content, you also have like user-generated content that keeps growing. We have more than 300 experiences. And we are turning into a platform where gaming meets culture. Culture from all regions of the world, and culture, Indian culture is actually join that part today. The way that culture is also represented is through this map. This map is quite unique. Like, I cannot stop staring at this map. It's so simple, and at the same time, it's so much more than just pixels with logos. This is like a new social discovery layer, where like we've been curating some of the top brands of the world, either by thematic or by region or countries. Instead of selling out that map from the beginning, this is a finite map of 166, 164 squares. We sold only 75% to date, and progressively over the past 3 years. Always introducing a new neighborhood where like people can become the virtual neighbors of their favorite brands in movies, in music, in fashion, or in specific culture of the world. And yesterday, we unveiled Bharatverse. Bharatverse is actually a neighborhood that represents Indian culture with Bollywood, with music, with entertainment, but also some of the leading Indian Web3 projects from CoinDCX, from IndieGG, and many others. We've been working with the team here of Bharatbox in India to bring 25 partners, and we'll be sharing that you can join this land sale soon. And all those land sales, they always sell out because like they bring value. Like it's actually very interesting to become the neighbor of a celebrity. It contributes to bring you more traffic. We can build and co-create together. So it's quite different than just being an icon on an app store and having to work alone on your discovery. Talking about India and Bharatverse, this is like today, and this week, India Blockchain Week, is a great moment for us. Like our team has been really working hard to bring some of the best content that starts representing Indian culture, whether it's Bollywood, movies, whether it's music, sports, cricket, etc. And we're excited to build a neighborhood, and we hope it will be like the kicking off from like attracting more and more Indian users, players, and creators into the metaverse. So that Bharatverse is a neighborhood that is comprised of approximately 500 lands. You can start pre-registering it today. And we have exciting partners. So it brings like partners both from like technology side, but also entertainment. So entertainment, Shemaru, Ungama, Eros Now, for example. But we also have projects I'm sure everyone is familiar in the room, like CoinDCX, Bodycoin, StackOS. We have game studio like IndieGG, Kratos Studio, Aviram, and exciting thing like the IIFA as well. And so we cannot wait for you to become the neighbor of one of those leading brands and companies and to start creating together. And so we put a little teaser for you to see what's coming. Woohoo! Yes! Everyone can join on bharatbox.sandbox.game. 25 partners is massive. Like it's really took a lot of time to bring them all together, coming from all those different industries, and we'll kickstart something quite exciting. I'm sure like it already started to inspire you, like how not only I can play experiences from all those different partners, but how can I make my own games, my own adventures, stories, featuring the official content from Ungama or Shemaru, etc. It also will help to bring a lot of like the Indian culture toward the rest of the world, because Sandbox has a very global audience, 30% Asia, but the rest is the rest of the world. So I'm French, I'm discovering Indian culture, it's the second time, and I started to play Ungama experience for the first time. Everyone can see me streaming and discover a little bit Mumbai and Bollywood music, etc. Actually, that experience is now live. We launched it earlier this week on Monday. You can also start exploring the Ungama world, and let me show you a little teaser as well. So we hope to see you and your avatar in this game. That's only the beginning. Like in 2024, we'll be also launching more and more experiences featuring, for example, Shemaru or Eros Now. So they also put a little teaser for you to check.
Look at the huge gallery show. हजारों लोग देखने के लिए आते हैं. और यहाँ जहाँ हम खड़े हैं, the 22 yards. Only 2 batsmen can bat at a time.
माँ मेरे पास मेरा म्यूजिक है. इस म्यूजिक को मैं तलवार की तरह तेज करूँगा और उस शहर के सीने में उतार दूँगा.
तुम अपने आप को बहुत पसंद करती हो.
बहुत. मैं अपनी फेवरेट हूँ.
आई एम अ गैम्बलर और जुए में मैं कभी हारता नहीं.
आज तो नहीं जीत सकता. जिस दिन हार जाऊंगा दुनिया छोड़ दूंगा सेठ जी. काउंटडाउन हैज बिगन आरफ. आज मेरा दिन है. हमें समुंदर के अंदर जाके ट्रेजर को लेके आना है. एंड आफ्टर दैट We all be rich. We'll be happy.
All right, nice. Raise your hand if you're familiar with one of those movies at least. Who's not familiar with something? Wow, everyone. Amazing. So you'll be able to remix, create your own adventure with those characters, famous Bollywood celebrities, and much more. And also you can bring some of like the strong history of India into the metaverse with Heroes Now through this like epopee. Wow, such a rich culture. I'm sure you are starting to be inspired. So how do you join the land sale on Bharatbox.sandbox.game? Like this is a chance to become a landowner in one of the most exciting, most vibrant neighborhood, and it's pretty simple. Like you just need to connect on that website with a wallet and have 1,000 cents on your wallet, which is the main utility token of the platform, and we'll start a raffle process with that after 10 days, and if you're the winner, like you will have some time to confirm your purchase, 4 days, and then afterwards, owning that land will allow you to start publishing your experiences as well. So feel free to scan this QR code that the team has put together. Take a picture of it, no rush, like you can do that later, but save it on your phone, on your smartphone, and there will be also a surprise. If you don't have yet a wallet, I think we have something that facilitates like creating a wallet just with a social login and with a free NFT airdrop as well. All right, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, moving to what's next. So months ago in Hong Kong at our first Global Creator Day, where we had more than 1,000 people who attended, we shared as well some of the upcoming things on the Sandbox roadmap, what to look for in 2024 and afterwards. First of all, now the Sandbox is open to everyone. Like if you're one of the 24,500 landowners, you can publish your experience directly and allow people to come, play, engage with it. So that's the big change, because now we're starting to see hundreds of creations made by like young creators, new studios that appear, that are available to play, and we hope to have thousands of them before the end of next year. So that means like there will be a lot of content to explore. We also have been focusing a lot into releasing new product updates, always with this idea that it should remain no code, that it should not cost anything to create. So everything you download is for free. You can start testing out without any requirement of buying a land or so on, and without any limits. Like we want to keep pushing, like empowering your imagination, allowing you to make more things by adding more and more features. Some of those features I will share with you after, like brings more fun, more replayability, more multiplayer gameplay as well. So we want to make people not just come once in those experiences, but actually give them many reasons to come back, etc. We also are going to open the marketplace on Polygon before the end of the month. Actually, we already started this week to whitelist the first artists to be able to publish their content. We'll be unveiling a new Game Maker Fund model and also launching a more support for the creator with more guidelines, etc. We released this week a new Game Maker. It's called the Game Maker 0.9, and that Game Maker allows you to make already all these type of games. So nobody will be saying anymore that experiences are not fun in the metaverse, because you can build like all those kind of like racing game, shooting game, puzzles, platforming, racing, time trials, multiplayer with leaderboards, musical game, adventure, action, and so on. All of that supported by the no-code possibilities and a new rule system that still remain very accessible, just drag and drop. And that's something that we've been really good at Sandbox, is to bring people who never made video games before. They don't have like an engineering background. And yet, they are able to make some of the most amazing experiences. And that contributes to make Sandbox a platform where you find really diverse content, different content than what you will find on other platforms. That means we can also bring more diverse audience. People discover things that they will not play traditionally. And overall, it keeps growing Sandbox. We also have introduced presets. So it's even easier in a single click to say to put a time trial, a point system, a virtual currency, a virtual shop, and many other things. We also provide many templates in a gallery. So even if you're not inspired, you just take a template of one of those games, and you can immediately like apply it and just have to put a few assets to customize, and that's it. So it makes content creation even more accessible. Within minutes, you can do quite fun stuff, very intuitively, without any more barriers. And those templates, they are actually sometimes games that come from the major brands and IPs that we partner with. So all the content we launch ultimately will become templates for other creators to reskin, to adapt. Of course, everyone has been hearing about AI. AI will also contribute to facilitate content creation. It's already at work in Sandbox, facilitating, like, creating a more safe experience. So whenever you enter with your avatar, AI is already moderating the conversation, making sure that there is no toxicity, there is no bad behaviors happening. We're also using AI to increase the level of immersion from those avatars. So the way they move, the way they dance, their animation, when they say hello, etc. Actually, we've captured those movements from real humans, but we use AI to improve them without any specific hardware. And we're excited to look at how we can use AI for generative text via generative prompts, so we can make like 3D content or whole worlds. That will make content creation accessible not just to millions of people, but to billions of people. So in a nutshell, now you can create in Sandbox. You can publish your experience, and you can have a lot of fun playing and creating. And we are going to support that with a new Game Maker Fund. We already had one in place. Over the past 3 years, we distributed $39 million to all those creators. And since December, we now have a second one, 100 million SAN worth, that will be supporting the creators that publish on their land. And also, we'll have an engagement pool where like the creators that bring new players to the platform will also receive a portion of that pool. So the more you bring users to the platform, the more we all benefit from it. Whoop. Oula. And sorry, a little lag on the clicker. Rewind. So we're really excited to like keep growing, like those communities of creators all around the world, bring them together, inspire them, and see what they will be making with our different tools. Align with our vision, like how do we empower anyone to become a creator? And now, like how soon we allow anyone to play from anywhere at any point of time. And so we've been working for a year with Unity on something that we hope will keep accelerating the growth of the metaverse. Sandbox will be coming to mobile by the end of 2024, meaning that you can create on your desktop and you can play on any device, allowing you to join your friends and explore at any point of time from anywhere. So that's it. That's essentially what we wanted to share with you today. Things are great. The metaverse is growing, it's very active, new brands are coming, new regions of the world are coming, and we hope to see India take the lead in helping us to grow together as we build this future all together. Thank you very much.
Check.